Hi everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I wanted to come on and share with you some projects I made for Diva Designs, and these are made with some of the dies from the May release. I will link them all down below. I think this one is on pre-order, but I'll leave the link so you could check. My referral link will be in the description box as well. If you place an order through that link, I get a commission from the sale. Doesn't affect your cost, just helps me out. So thank you. I really appreciate it when you use that. And you can always use my coupon code Strawberry Cream at checkout to save 10%, and that's at scrapdivadesigns.com. All right, so I made like a summer kind of grouping of projects today. And like I alluded to, this is the first set, and this one is called the Boggy Bag. So it looks like one of those big like tote bags that you bring to the beach. They're really popular. They have like knockoff designs too. I've seen at Marshall's and stuff, but the Boggy Bag is super, super cute, and a paper version of it is such a great way to package your gifts or just make a cute little tote. So it comes with 3 pages of dies. The first one is the side panel, of course, of the Boggy Bag. And then this is the other, like the shorter side. This is the bottom. So you cut 2 of the shorter sides out, 1 of the bottom, 2 of this. And then it comes with all of these little accessories too. There's a handle that you cut out twice, some trim if you want to use that. I didn't use that this time. Some more trim for your bag and circles for layers. So that's the first set I used, and the other ones I'll show you as we get into them. I used this paper collection from Hobby Lobby. It is called the Baby Paper Crafting Kit. There's a coordinating 6x6 paper pad called Watercolor Ocean. I don't know if they still have these. I don't think they have this one, but this might still be in stock there. I just love it. Even though it's baby, it's just, most of it is not baby related. It's just like sea kind of themed, you know, beach things. So that's what I used. And yeah, let me just show it to you and we'll get into it. Okay, so this is the bag that I made. And it's so cute, I think. I used some kind of like pinky coral textured paper from American Crafts. And then I used the Hobby Lobby paper for the trim piece here. It's just so cute, isn't it? And then the handle you cut out twice, like I mentioned, and you can attach them in different ways to your bag. I chose to use brads, and these are brads that I think I'd gotten these at Michael's like ages ago, and I just like the kind of flower shaped. I thought they looked nice on this project. I didn't have 4 of one color, so I used 2 of the teal ones on the front and 2 pink ones on the back. And it comes together really, really easily. It's got those like little notch tabs here to make it curve really easily. And yeah, there's trim pieces for, there's trim pieces for the front and the side. I don't know if I showed you that. That was this piece right here. So it goes all the way around. Oops, it's coming off there. I'll have to fix that. But I just added brads. I don't know, just to kind of hold everything together. You could just glue it. It doesn't really need brads to move, you know. Sometimes your purse handles have to move down so you can get into whatever's in your purse, but since these have handles on either side, you don't really need to do that. So that's what the bag looks like, and I made just a little dangle with 2 charms, and these are charms that I picked up from Temu. I showed that in my last Friday haul. If you want to check out where to get those, they just go perfectly with the colors of this collection. And then I used 2 like sheer ribbons, sheer just for like the summery beachy feel, just to add a little trim to the handle. So let's take a measurement of this before we get into what's inside. So from side to side it measures 6.5 inches. Top to bottom it is about 4.5 inches, and it's nice and deep. It's 2.5 inches. So how cute is this? And you know, make whatever theme you want. It doesn't even have to be a beachy theme. You can make it like a birthday theme or whatever. You use your imagination, of course. And then on the inside, let's move on to the next die set. Move to over here. Okay, so I made some embellishments using this die set, and this is called the Starfish Shaker. So it comes with like 4 different size starfish, and you can see it's got the little dot embossed detail on it. And then the largest one comes with the frame to make a shaker. So very cute for embellishments. And then I also made some of these, and these are bows in 2 sizes. It's called the Mermaid Bow Set. So you could see like the larger size comes with the outer stitched die, and then the inner one that has the mermaid scales, and these pop out really easily. I say it all the time, but you want to have good quality dies when you have little pieces that have to pop out like this, because it's so much less of a headache to get them out of your die and die cutting machine if you have decent dies to begin with. And then the tails also come with a mermaid scale layer and then the stitch layer. And you don't have to use the mermaid layer if you don't want to. I actually made a couple without them so you could see what they look like. So, and then this is the smaller size, and they each come with the center piece that wraps around them. You don't need to use those, but they do finish it off, and it also gives the bow a little extra stability, you know, so the layers won't fall apart. Okay, so let's move all this over, and we'll take a look at the different embellishments I have inside. So with the 12 by 12 collection kit, is that what it's called? The paper crafting kit from Hobby Lobby, it comes with a pack of ephemera, and one of the things it comes with is this like paper frame. So it works out so nicely to use as a background for your embellishments. And I'll take this out. I just packaged them all up in some cellophane bags. Oh, hang on. Okay, so I added on the bag itself, I added some ephemera from that collection, and I popped the seahorse up on some foam tape. But okay, here are 2 of the shakers for the starfish, and aren't they cute? I went really simple with the shaker mix or the shaker bits. I just used some little like bubble looking beads. They're not even beads, they're just like little tiny like looking bubble things, or bubble looking things. And so that's all I did, because I just wanted them to look like, you know, they were in the water. And you could see the embossed detailing on the acetate, right? So I like how that looks. And I added a couple of little fish, and these were from, I think these are from Temu from a while back, and I just glued them onto the edge of each starfish just to give them a little bit of interest. And I put these on the backing with some removable glue dots, so whoever gets this can take them off and use them. This is also ephemera from the collection. And so yeah, this frame was actually ephemera, and I just took some paper from the paper pad and put it behind it. And then I finished it off with another bigger sheet of paper. So yeah, I think it's super cute. You could take these off and use this as a card front too. So yeah, that is, let's take a measurement of these starfish. So this is the largest one, like I mentioned, and it measures approximately 2.5 inches, a little bit less one way, a little bit more the other. So I used some Walmart foam board to make it into a shaker and just plain acetate. And of course the papers are from the paper collection that I showed you. So that is one little group of ephemera. And then I also made the different size starfish without being a shaker. The biggest one is the only one that comes with the frame, but I did make it without the frame so you could see what it looks like, you know, just on its own. And then I did the 3 other sizes as well. And I added some Lawn Fawn clear glaze to each little embossed circle that was left by the die. And I think that adds some nice dimension and some texture. Sorry for the glare, but this way I just don't have to take it out of the packaging. And again, this was some ephemera that came with that collection, and same thing up there. And these are also put on the backing with removable glue dots. So there are those 2. Oh, let me measure these stars too. The second to largest one is about 2.25 inches. The next size is about 1 3/4, and then the baby one is about 1.5, you know, approximately, depending on which side you measure. So that's that. And then the bows, look like this. So I made 2 of each. I made the smaller size, one with the mermaid layer, and I used that really pretty pliable glitter paper that I showed you guys from Walmart. So I did that for the small one. And then I also made it without that mermaid layer, so you could see it's just a beautiful, simple bow without it. So it's got stitch detailing, so it's not like it's super plain, you know. You could add as much embellishment as you want. I just added some enamel dots to the center. And I did the same thing for the larger one. I added a glitter layer for this one and no glitter layer for that one. I put this one in upside down because the seahorse is upside down. But I did kind of fussy cut the paper so you would see the fish on this piece, the seahorse on that, and same thing with this one. You could see the fish on the side. So yeah, just a fun way to present some embellishments, I thought. And then, you know, the charms are reusable, the bags are reusable, and I added this pretty tool on the inside. So those are my projects for today. If you would like to receive this package of goodies, including everything I showed you, just leave me a comment down below, and let's see, leave the word seahorse in your comment, and that way I'll know that you would like to be considered for winning this. And I will use the random comment picker, and I will announce it in my next Friday haul, which will be Friday, May 20th. So then I'll send all this stuff out to you. I hope you enjoyed it. So again, everything will be linked down below. I will be back soon with more crafty videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for using my referral link and for my coupon code Strawberry Cream at scrapdivadesigns.com. Definitely helps me out and my channel. And yeah, good luck on your entry if you would like to win this little grouping. All right, you guys, again, leave the word seahorse in your comment if you'd like to be considered, and I will be back with you soon. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day and a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.